Shout out to Mickey. Some mornings are definitely rough. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to cover my top 3 exercises for back. Now, this list I made is a list based on my years of training myself as a bodybuilder and training my clients and combining both sides of the spectrum and see what doesn't work and what works. So, number 1, Pendlay Rows or Bent-over Barbell Rows. Those two are interchangeable. Number 2, pull-ups. And number 3, inverted rows. Pendlay Rows and Bent-over Barbell Rows. The best overall back thickness and power exercise you can do, hands down. Now, the Pendlay Row is different from the Bent-over Barbell Row because the Pendlay Row is a deeper hip hinge pattern, and on each single repetition, the weight hits the floor, so there's zero momentum, as you have to pause for about half a second to a second before you do the next repetition. The Bent-over Barbell Row isn't as deep of a hip hinge pattern, and you could use more leg drive to power through the exercises, so you can do more weight. Those two are interchangeable. If you have any lower back issues and you feel like the Pendlay Row is just aggravating you, you can move on to a Bent-over Barbell Row. Pull-up variations. Obviously, pronated grip, supinated grip, and then we have neutral grip. Now, the best grip that you can do for pull-ups is the neutral grip, right here. And this is just in terms of shoulder safety and overall healthy shoulders down the line. And that's because the neutral grip with palms facing each other is done in a scapular plane, okay? As you start rotating out into a more pronated grip, which is the more popular grip that everybody uses, the head of the humerus can rub up against your acromion process, which is that tiny little bone on the top of your shoulder. And this can aggravate your shoulders over time. So you can do the pronated grip. I do the pronated grip a lot. You can do the supinated grip, but if you start to feel like your shoulders are aching you a little bit for a couple of weeks, move into a neutral grip and try that grip out. Number 3, inverted bodyweight rows. This exercise is great for posture all day. If you think about your day from beginning to end, right? You wake up, you get into your car where you're sitting, hands on the steering wheel, okay? Forward shoulder position. You get to work, and some of you, 90% of you, might have desk jobs. So you're sitting at work on your keyboard, forward body position. Then you go out to lunch and you're eating, forward shoulder position. Then you get back into your car, go to the gym, forward shoulder position, where you do a bench press day, forward shoulder position. So all of these things compound over the day, and they leave your shoulders very vulnerable because it's just pulling you forward, and all the back muscles are getting lengthened and weak over time, and that's where shoulder injuries come into play. So the inverted row is my favorite exercise for posture because when you're in the inverted row, you're completely neutral. Your spine is neutral, you're squeezing your glutes, so it's a 2-for-1 exercise because you have to squeeze your glutes to maintain that nice neutral spine. And then you go through, fighting gravity and really squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. Best exercise you can do for posture. So that's it for the video. If you guys have any questions or comments about these exercises, please leave them down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Peace!